Hi everybody, this is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show. I am going to do the full review of Heroes Return issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. This ends out the Heroes Reborn, I think it was an 18-issue series. Jason Aaron Ed McGuinness, I just love, if you saw my quick flip, love the artwork. We open it up, and if you remember, we actually can see, I've never dreamed of flying or crawling on walls or riding a rainbow to Asgard. I grew up obsessed with superheroes, but I never wanted to be one of them. Mr. President, there were men from the SHIELD labs in the building. So anyway, we can see Coulson there. He's got, remember the name of it but it's basically their cube. That they used to rewrite history with. And he goes, set course for the Northeast Africa. Odds made it World War, that I'll make it better. So, kind of like if you saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you know how, I think it was Lola, his car, works the same way. Whoop, goes up, the flying out with jets. They're basically on their way to Wakanda, and they're basically going to take out Wakanda. They know Wakanda is going to be a problem. No more restaurants that only serve Roxy Cola. The Squadron Supreme of America is already on site. Try not to hit them. But if you happen to kill a few, oh well, it won't be the end of the world. Wow. Not a very nice guy. But we love Phil Coulson in the regular universe. And no more Avengers, or so I thought. This is an absolutely great scene. Hyperion and Thor going toe-to-toe. How is it specific? I will nuke your skull until your main brain melts out of your nose. Such angry eyes you have, Hyperion. But Thor's are even angrier. Lightning bolts come out. I love it. Just love this. We see Power Princess going toe-to-toe with another Phoenix. Because remember, she killed off the first one. She goes, this will not be fun for you, Power Princess, unless you find joy in burning. Try me. So they're going off. We see Dr. Spectrum going head-to-head with Starbrand. But remember, Starbrand's got a bone to pick because they killed his friend Rocket, and he's not going to let this go. We see Blur going toe-to-toe with Black Panther, and Blur is just being his cocky self. Hey, sorry, you need to be a little faster than a regular old Panther to keep up with. He goes, this is Wakanda Blur, where the Panthers are made of vibranium and heart-shaped herbs. And vibranium remembers what it's like to be a meteor. And he's like, huh? All right, now you're speaking my language. Let's race, Black Panther. So that was actually kind of cool because we didn't know Black Panther could do that here. Now we see you've got Blade. Oh, look at that. He goes, I don't want to get the big deal with you, Nighthawk. You don't even have any mighty friends. Basically, these two are just going toe-to-toe. We see Captain America, who's on his cycle, and he is going after the president. Holy crap, who is that? Danvers, do you have a visual? Remember, this is Carol Danvers, but she's not Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel in this universe. Well, I'll be damned, that's Captain America. That's negative. Captain America was KIA in World War II. You are cleared to engage. He's dressed in the flag. You are saying you want us to shoot down the American flag. Follow my orders, Danver, or you'll be standing before the tall man. And then you can see right there, Steve Rogers rips open the top. And, of course, this is just awesome. Coulson's like, huh, yeah, is that what you're going to do? He uses the cube and blasts him. But, of course, Captain America's shield reflects just about everything. You see Hyperion crash down. He and Thor are going toe-to-toe. He's like, but Thor's face is harder than his hammer, growing weaker with every punch, hurting him like I've never hurt before. Something about Wakanda is draining my power. I have to finish. This isn't America, he yells. We have any idea what Wakanda is built upon? It's all right. We all have our weaknesses. Mine is mead. And he goes, can you guess what yours is? What in the name of, and he picks his hammer, he's flying down, smashes it 2 hands. Boom! Wow, you're fast, Catman, but not nearly fast enough. Stick and jab, that's my strategy. I'll wear you down. Just watch how it works. And he goes, and Black Panther's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with you. He knows he's kind of like Quicksilver. And he just takes what looks like his tendons or his Achilles, probably his tendons in his knees, rips them off. It's his ligaments. There. Begin the healing process now by staying down. Yeah, sure. Just let me do that because I definitely, a pair of legs, I'm nothing without them, right? He goes, oh, just because I'm hilarious, you think this is a joke? This is my life, man. This is my world. He realizes that they all know there's something off, but this is their world and they know it. So this is actually kind of cool what they do, and you can see Dr. Spectrum and Starbrand in the background. But these guys are going to fight to the death, even though they know deep in their heart they may be in the wrong. They don't care because this is what they know. So we can see the battle going behind them. No, Power Prism, you can't. I thought I told you to cry. That's better. He absolutely wipes out, destroys the Power Prism. And of course, without the Power Prism, yep, Dr. Spectrum's not much. All right, who's next? We go back up, and there's Phoenix and Power Princess, who, of course, we've all seen how powerful she is. Our world, don't let them take it. He basically wipes him out. You're just a man, a whole lot more than that. Don't make this worse than it has to be. Blade, the vampire who hunts vampires. That was you before the world changed, right? Oh, do you remember the way it's supposed to be? I am Nighthawk. I figured it out. And he took look at that, stabbed him. Did you figure out why the world doesn't have any vampires left for you to hunt? I'll give you one guess. This is awesome. We go back. There's, Phil, some sort of hellish cosmic cube. That explains a lot. You can tell the rest under oath, Coulson, once things have been put back in the order. Order? I brought order, the American kind, to a world that had languished in chaos ever since people like you showed up, Rogers. So he goes, and all it cost me was my soul, a small price to pay for a perfect world. Hail Mephisto. Going back over Carol Danvers, you can see so we see Starbrand and the Phoenix basically tag team on Power Princess because she really is tough. All by the gods, where did you find this rabid child? I don't know. Just met her myself, but the Starbrand and the Phoenix, well, something tells me those two go way back, and that's true. So the Starbrand and the Phoenix Force, two incredibly powerful ancient energies, they actually form in order to defeat her. Damn you, yield, damn you, Hyperion. Don't force me to kill you. It's like punching a sun with fists as hard as Euro. I can feel the hammer cracking, or maybe it's my bones. No! Enough! Hyperion, boom! Hammer goes flying away, Thor goes flying back. Nighthawk's like, stay down, you're beaten. Been hearing that since I was born. I only remembered that this world was wrong. I started this fight, damn it, we'll see it. Look, Mark, I think I broke both my hands. The land, there's strange metal here. Yeah, vibranium. The meteorite that brought it to Earth was a chunk of your homeworld. Its radiation will likely kill you. You and your secrets, Kyle. I knew one day they'd both get us killed. Because, he always keeps secrets. And he actually knew that it was Hyperion's weakness in the first place. And he never told anybody. He goes, these people say the world has changed. Is it true? Does it matter? Does it make you want to fight any less? No. The Avengers are their Earth's mightiest heroes. But whenever you and I stand united, Nighthawk, nothing on any Earth can compare. Together, Hyperion, that's what it takes. All of a sudden, Black Panther's like, yep, it's going to take more than that. Not why the Black Panther lives. We can see the Black Panther basically taking on both Hyperion and Nighthawk together. This is just pretty decent. I love this art. I love the action sequences. It's a new and better world. I did it. I made the greatest Earth that's ever. I've taken lives because I knew it was the only way to save the world. Are you saving? None that mattered. Was any of it even real? It was all real, and I hope you never forget it. Especially this. Cap in his vibranium shield. Boom. Do you feel it, Starbrand? You mean burning rage? Then yes. We wield primordial forces that have protected the Earth for eons. They know each other, and they know how to set things right. This is great. You can see basically everybody's down, all except for one. And he goes, well, I was still standing. He goes, we'll see about that. No, the Pandemonium Cube. I did everything you told me. Why didn't it work? Misto, you have basically forsaken me. And then they woke up in Chernobyl, surrounded by vampires who wanted to tear me from pieces. The Avengers are back, home. Next one who calls me a baby gets freaking branded. Stark. All of a sudden there's Hyperion. He goes, there's Spider-Man. Hey, you look lost. I suppose I am, very much so. It's New York. We get that a lot, even up here. Maybe I can help. You're one of those new Squadron Supreme guys, right? Don't think we've ever met. I was looking for an old friend, but it seems he's not here anymore. Tell me again who you are, who you think you are. I am Stanley Stewart. They call me the Blur, fastest mortal alive. I'd show you, but I really don't feel like moving much right now. So he's basically in this new world. For him, there's no record of him. There's no anything because he didn't exist. So this is actually pretty cool. It remains to be seen if they decide to stay that way. Maybe you could just send us back. I'd like to go back to the other world, please. People like me there, I swear. Then we see up above, it wasn't a mistake. It was a world that made sense, and it will be again, even if I have to do it alone. So that's actually really cool. That, he's looking for a way that he wants to bring it back. So we move back down. But I know one thing for certain. There was an attack, one that changed the entire history. Do you know what I'm thinking? My minion was entrusted with the almighty Helahedron. And he failed, which is now he pays the price. But the moment is more about that. It was bringing all of us together from across the red gulfs between hells. This was about showing you all what can be done with the power of one Mephisto. Now imagine, dear brothers and sisters, all that we could accomplish with 615 more. Hail Mephisto, hail the Council of the Red. So, like Earth 616, we get some references there. You can see the Council of Red, different versions of Mephisto. You see the Avengers end symbol. We know this is going to be a big deal. And so there will be consequences, it looks like, coming up in this Earth. So that was one of the questions that I had going into this, was like a big what if, and I really wasn't too fond of some of the issues. I thought it started out not bad and got strong in the second issue, and then it was just okay. We definitely didn't need all the filler. This story actually told a lot. If you read the first issue or two and then this one, you probably got most of what you needed from the story. This is pretty interesting. It ended way stronger. It's kind of what I had hoped they would do. So there is some kind of consequences coming forward that looks like it'll be moving forward. Mephisto, since WandaVision, didn't really give us the Mephisto we were looking for. Maybe they kind of heard those cries and they're going to do something with it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they are going to do with it. Overall, the series turned out to be okay. I'm going to say it didn't need to be 18 issues long. This would have been a nice 4 to 6 issue miniseries, 4 issues if it was kind of like, Kingdom Come, something like that. But you know, we know Marvel, they tend to string things out, so we have to buy lots and lots and lots of books. Overall, I'm going to give this series a 6.0. I'm giving it a bump up because I thought this was a great ending. It started out pretty good. It ended pretty good. It was just way too long. If they could have narrowed this down to 4 to 6 issues, I think this would have been a really, really solid story all the way across. I would have probably gave it a much higher rating, but there was just too much filler. Let's just put it that way. You guys may agree with me or you may disagree, and this is why I love comics. So leave your comments down below, or you can find, different ways to, you can email us or find us on Facebook. Leave your comments. You can leave it right here on YouTube. Love to hear from you. Hit the like and subscribe button. That way you guys can, follow up and, get whenever we put the new ones out. I love hearing from you guys, regardless if we agree or disagree on it. And a couple people have asked me, again, why I tend to do paper comics versus the digital. I physically own these books. I love being able to pick up the books and flip through it. And I'd rather show you these books because I don't pirate anything. I do get my Marvel codes, and I love using my Marvel digital codes for my Marvel books. So I will tend to have a tendency to usually do the paper comics and show you because it's the medium that we love, that I grew up with. So anyway, leave your comments below. Look forward to talking to you all later. Have a great one.